Hi, welcome to Zoba's Corner. I am Chizoba, and today I am bringing you news from First Samuel 10. Haters are always going to hate. So you're probably asking, what is she talking about? What is she on? Okay. So I am continuing my exploration on First Samuel, and I have food for thoughts, a question I had on one of the chapters that I posed. I'll put a link below. But on that same chapter, First Samuel 10, I discovered when God elevates you, haters hating started from way in the Old Testament. But I never caught it in this particular story. So let me give the background story. Samuel had gotten old, he has put his children as judges, his children were misbehaving, and then the children of Israel said, "We want a king, you must give us a king." Samuel went to God and God said, "Just go ahead, give them a king." They finally, God chose someone, Samuel anointed him, and so he had chosen Saul, the son of Kish, from the tribe of Benjamin. And Saul was well known as the most handsome and the tallest person amongst the tallest people in the entire nation. There was no argument that, at least stature-wise, Saul was perfect for the part. And they went ahead, anointed him, all the people. Remember, all of them went to Samuel, "We want a king, you must give us a king." They shouted, "Long live the king." Samuel even went ahead to explain to them, okay, because they've never had a king before. There was no human king before Saul. They'd only had judges. So they went ahead. Samuel explained to the people how royalty is supposed to behave, what the duties of the king will be, so on and so forth and so forth. And everybody left. Saul also left and went back home. And there were people who followed him just to help him, to give him gifts or just be there for him. After all, he's new at the job. So the last verse though, and in all the time I've read First Samuel 10, I've never seen that. Verse 27. First Samuel chapter 10, verse 27. But some worthless people said, "How can this fellow do us any good?" Remember, all of them had gone, "Give us a king. We must have a king. This one and the other one, there must be a king." Even Samuel went to tell them, "Rely on God. No, we must have a king. Everybody else has a king." Okay. King has come. And then the question is, how can this fellow do us any good? In fact, I like that the Bible called them worthless people. And that was the Good News translation. But some worthless people said, "How can this fellow do us any good?" That goes to tell me, haters who are hating when you have been elevated, they are all worthless. I didn't say it. The Bible said it. They are worthless people. That is the Good News translation. If we look at that same verse, I love to look at certain verses in different translations or versions. So New Living Translation, let's see. but but there were some scoundrels who complained, "How can this man save us?" But there were some scoundrels who complained, "How can this man save us?" What is the news there? Haters who are hating when you've been promoted, when you've been elevated, when things have been good. In pidgin English, bad belly people. They are scoundrels. One translation called them worthless. One translation called them scoundrels. Okay. Let's look at one more. Let's see. Okay. The Amplified Version calls them worthless men. New King James Version, let's see. New King James Version calls them rebels. I wanted to try, let's see. Message Version is another one I often read. So the message translation says, but the Riff Raff, but the Riff Raff went off muttering, "Deliverer, don't make me laugh." They held him in contempt and refused to congratulate him. But the Riff Raff. So whenever you see people who are hating or something good happens to you and they will say, is it this small thing? Or they are not happy for you. Now we know what to call them. We are quoting the Bible live and direct. They are Riff Raff. They are rebels. They are scoundrels. They are worthless. And our attitude to them should always be what's Saul's attitude in all the translations we've looked at. But Saul paid them no mind. And that is what we should do. Whenever haters start hating, don't even pay them attention. We already know they are worthless, so why are you spending time on them? We already know they are riffraff. We already know they are scoundrels and rebels, people up to no good. They don't know anything. They don't deserve extra time, any extra attention. If something good has happened, that is where we should be focused on thanking God and enjoying the good that has happened to us. So why give them space, to antagonize us? These are scoundrels, people that are not worth our time. So let's keep that in mind whenever anything happens to us. And I've seen it where somebody comes to share good news, and some people will say, or will come out, let's say in church, to testify. Oh, is it that small thing? Is that even testimony? And even King James Version calls them children of Belial, evil children of the devil. That is those who cannot be happy for you when something good has occurred to you. So, what is the summary of our news? Let haters hate. Haters are always going to hate. Now we know what they are. We know what their labels are. And let's respond to them accordingly by ignoring them, paying them no mind, blocking them out, blocking their voice. Some of us, when God promotes us, we're trying so hard to prove to the haters that it's a blessing. Why? They will never be happy. These people are worthless people. They will never be happy. So stop trying to prove to your haters that something good has happened to you. Stop trying to prove to your haters. In fact, you're trying to get them to what? To like you. For what? No, we don't want haters around us. Let's focus on especially the ones God will touch, who will help us. Focus on those that rejoice with us. The Bible says, rejoice with others when they rejoice, and mourn with others when they mourn. So people who rejoice with us are the people who, when something is bad for us, they'll be there with us. But those who we try to mourn, when they're supposed to be rejoicing for you, the haters, leave them to the side. So what do you think? I am looking forward to hearing your thoughts on the matter. Remain blessed.